There's no doubt that Moukoko videos have been smashed already. Even I'm on the front page there at FM Scout. But unfortunately, my channel was hijacked at the time, so I missed out on all the fun. But I asked you if you still want to see one, and the majority of you said yes. In fact, 69%. Naughty. So prepare yourself for the most incredible Moukoko video on the internet. Trophy cabinet is completely full. So yes, there's no denying that this is probably the best player that Football Manager has ever put out into the game. Thank you to everyone who destroyed the comment section last week and joined the campaign of justice for Omega to get me back in the YouTube algorithm. If you could continue supporting this video like that by battering this comment section and smashing this like button on the way down, I would really appreciate it. Do you all know about this man right now? He's 15 years old and he has the highest potential range of 170 to 200 current ability, and we will see him at 200 at some point in this video. Look out for that. Now, his hidden attributes is he has the ambition of 18 and the professionalism of 16, which we know is what is needed for player development. So no matter where your Moukoko lies in that 170 to 200 range, chances are he's going to reach his maximum potential in your game and you're going to see a world-class player. Also, by the way, if you love the Bundesliga, check out my Twitch link below. Borussia Dortmund are actually struggling in the relegation zone, while I'm top of the league with Holstein Kiel and Youth to Gold. It's a lot of fun. First impressions of this player, of course, he already looks amazing for his age at 15. He is valued at 1.1 million, but I can tell you, you can pick him up for what I think is a huge bargain of £20 million outright. No extra costs, no extra fees, no extra clauses. That is insane when you know how good this player can be. So we have loaded Moukoko in a very powerful tactic. We have set his potential to 200 and we're going to simulate a few seasons at Dortmund to see how he got on. Now we return 3 years into the future and Youssoufa Moukoko is already dominating the Bundesliga and winning the Bundesliga with Dortmund by 10 points. We can see here he has 59 goals to his name in this one season and he has yet to play in this Champions League final against Manchester City. Looking at him, this is all natural progression. We still haven't touched the player yet in regards to his current ability where we normally set him at his maximum. This is just 3 years. This is just at 18 years of age and he is valued already at £72 million. Not to mention, if you look at his attributes, he looks like what would be one of the best attacking players in the world and he's just 18. It's quite remarkable seeing the progress he already has at such an early age. The dribbling, first touch and finishing complements a very good physical pool of attributes and insane mental attributes for someone as young as him. Anticipation of 15, composure of 17, decision making of 12, we know that's going to increase. Determination, of course, is set at 16, but the flair, 15. Good work rate, good off the ball. All of these things complement this player to make what we see as an insane goal scorer. And if we take a look at his goal tally throughout these first 3 seasons, we can see 39 goals this season, 59 in total, 48 the season before. He started off as a 15-year-old scoring 17 league goals, 38 across the whole season at 15. Of course, he's about to play in a Champions League final. He is the winner of the Cup, the winner of the Bundesliga. How many times has he won that? 3 years in a row. Yep. 3 years. And a quick look at his milestones. He's won 3 years in a row the Next Gen Award for the World and the World Under 21 Player of the Year 2 seasons in a row as well. But this is where the simulation gets interesting because we move him on. We move him a different country. We move into Spain, to Barcelona, and this is where we set him at a certain point to his maximum of 200 current ability, and the crazy statistics, they just keep flying by. We return in the year 2028, and like I've mentioned, we've moved into Barcelona, and well, he's kind of broke the game, to be honest, because Youssoufa Moukoko has scored 108 goals in this season with the highest average rating of 8.19. Barcelona have also dominated La Liga by an insane amount of points, and look how good he is at his maximum of 200. I mean, these will fluctuate as well because that's what happens, but he has composure of 20, agility 20, so many 19s around the physicals, so many high attributes everywhere you look. It's just incredible to see, and this elite striker is just 23 years of age. He's valued at £90 million. He's already scored 55 goals and 55 appearances for his international team of Cameroon. To say that this is the best player that Football Manager have ever put on the game, I think is a bit of an understatement. I really do, because although, yes, he is set to a maximum of 200, so is Eduardo Camavinga, and he is nowhere near as good as what this player is. And that is also reflected in his goals tally. I mean, this kind of numbers should be illegal, because not even Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo was getting 73 league goals in 38 games. Not to mention, he hasn't actually missed a game yet, so bookings and injuries just doesn't seem to happen. But 11 assists on top of the 73 goals to tally up to 108 across the whole season. 99 goals the season before, one away from the century. 83, 95, 60 in his first season at Barcelona. That's his poor season. 60 goals. He didn't even get an assist. How greedy of him. He only scored 42. We've also switched around the tactic that we are using him in at Barcelona. We're using him as a lone striker. Now, I'm not normally a fan of these lone striker formations / tactics, but this one, when you have the best striker in the world being the lone focal point of your attacks, it must be a good idea. Not to mention as well, we are using him in the advanced forward role, which I would say is probably the best role to use him in. Beforehand, we used him in a poacher role, and is that really getting the best out of this player? Probably not. Awards then, he is a two-time Champions League winner. He didn't win it with Dortmund, by the way. Of course, they have probably dominated the league ever since he has arrived. That is a fact. And the Spanish Cup. I mean, he's won that as well. It may not come as a surprise to you that 5 years in a row he has won the World Golden Ball, the most goals in a season, but the big one, World Player of the Year, the Ballon d'Or, 5 years in a row. I'm thinking that this might be a regular occurrence. Roll on another 5 years and the same thing just keeps on happening. Youssoufa Moukoko, 104 goals, the highest average rating. Barcelona winning the league. Looks like also Barcelona winning the Champions League, beating Valencia in the final. Spain are starting to dominate again. And when we take a look at this man, 28 years of age now, there's more 20s in the agility and balance. Composure is still there as 20 years class as a legendary striker, and we haven't even given him any player traits. Worth 90 million. If we take a look at his history, there's goals everywhere, viewers. There is goals everywhere. There hasn't been a season where he has scored less than 60 goals since the 2025-26 season 8 years ago. And going by season, he is just scoring an insane amount of goals every single year. Still in the same tactic, by the way, he has kept his run of winning every single Ballon d'Or since his arrival in Spain. And the last year that we're coming back to, the 2036 season, we could have gone on and seen really how he does until the rest of his career, but we've just ended it here, to be honest, because I don't really want to just bombard you with just insane statistics the whole time. You know the drill now. Youssoufa Moukoko, looking at him, is just the best player you've ever seen in a game, and yet again, goals everywhere. 74 goals in a season. He's 31, viewers. He scored 118 across the whole season. That 74 was just in the league. I very underestimated how good this player was going to be. And in the last 3 years, 97, 103 and 118 goals across the seasons means that his lowest there was just under 100 goals, and it seems like that was a poor season, which is just ridiculous to even say, really. You only scored 97 goals, Youssoufa. What are you playing at? We need triple figures every single season, please. He's about to play in another Champions League final. He hasn't won it since, though, and he has still won every single La Liga season that has been known to man since his existence. He's actually done alright in the Spanish Cup, but Valencia, they must have a good team as well, because they've actually pinched a couple. His awards every single season is just too much. His trophy cabinet is completely full, and yet again, he's won the Ballon d'Or every single season. That's about 13, if my maths are correct. So yes, there's no denying that this is probably the best player that Football Manager has ever put out into the game once he is set to his maximum, and for the fact that he is a wonder kid, we've just got to be grateful. This is what we kind of dream of. We kind of dream of getting these new gens through that look like this man. Yes, we've had Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in the past. Were they as good as this? He's so spread out. His attributes are so spread out. He just literally just doesn't have a weakness. I can't pick any fault with him. You could probably train him to play in centre midfield and he'd boss that league as well, and he'd He's just legendary. He is just like the media description. He is a legendary player and we just need to enjoy him. We just need to enjoy him. Let's not say he's too overpowered. Let's just enjoy what we have here. Put him at centre back, see what happens. I might even do that. Might even do an experiment. What is Moukoko like at centre back? Would you watch that? You probably wouldn't, because I wouldn't. And the fact that this guy is only £20 million, that you can purchase him for a full transfer and use him every single year for the next 15 years and he will come out like this. I mean, even at his lowest of 170, if you are that unlucky, you've got the lowest version of Moukoko, it's fine. And yes, by the way, the consistency is low at the start of the game, but as you can see here, if you put him in a good mentoring group, we've actually changed that. It's not fully green. It's just on the cusp, which I think is around about 11 and 12. You can fully change that. Put him in a good mentoring group. Play him every single game, and I promise you that bad consistency can be changed. You can change it. Even if he is inconsistent, you're still going to take him. You're still going to take a player like this. He's still going to score an insane amount of goals for you. And that is where we're going to leave that simulation. But there will be more, viewers. The link is down in the description for all of our Wonderkid spotlights here on the channel, as well as other videos too. Maybe you're wanting to see the perfect director of football challenge or rate my regen. Not to mention we have a new Challenge Me series out this week. So if you're watching this later on, you need to check that video out because it's probably the best video I've ever done. That will be out on Friday. I cannot wait for you to see it. Thank you for all of the love and support that I've had since I've got my channel back. It really feels like this community is driving me forward and wants me to get where I want to be, and that means a lot to me. So I thank you very much. Please remember to keep smashing that like button, keep smashing that comment section, and get me back into the YouTube algorithm justice, YouTube justice for Omega Luke. Thank you very much. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.